Alright guys, I got another good video for y'all today. It's another Xenoverse one, and this one's interesting, man. This one is very interesting. I think this is like the only second time this has ever happened to me, but there was another time where it was worse. So in this video, I fight this guy and we go through these matches, and there's messages with these. So I'll show the messages after I show the first fight, and then after the second fight I'll show those messages. But for the first fight, you know, for our first match, we had 4 fights. I lost 3, he lost 1. I'm only going to show the last fight. The other 2 fights I did lose. I mean, the other 3 fights I did lose, but the last one I did win. And I'm not showing it because I won. I'm showing it because the reason I kicked him is because he used super armor. I'm not going to lie. I got busted in the other 3 fights. Absolutely busted. But in the last fight, he used super armor, and I'm not a fan of people who use super armor. So I was like, I'm not gonna fight this anymore. I know I lost and I should continue, but he used super armor, and I don't like that. And if you use super armor, I automatically already know if you're good at the game, you're most likely just gonna cheese me. So I kicked him. And I'm gonna show you the fight first, and then I'm gonna show you the messages after.
This ought to be good. Let's go!
Alright, as you saw there, that's how the fight went. He used super armor, and I did not like that, so I kicked him. Now, this is what transpired afterwards. I messaged him almost instantly. Why though? He laughs and sends me 3-1 with an eggplant, and I'm like, okay, cool. I said, you lost last. Who cares if I win 3-1? And the way I'm gonna let you guys read it, I'm not just gonna go line by line of what I said. So if you want to read it, you can pause it, go right ahead. The way me and my friends do the way we win, me and my friends always go, if you win last, that's who wins. You can do 100 matches, but whoever wins last, it doesn't matter. You can lose 100 times, but if you win that last match, that's all that matters. Because it's gonna anger you if you win a bunch of times and then lose that last match and your friend refuses to run it back. Because they get the satisfaction of winning even though they lost. And you don't get any satisfaction because you won all those matches, but now you lost and you don't get a run back. So that's what happened here. That's how I went, and I left it. I was not thinking anything of it. I said I get the satisfaction of winning, and that's the last match. But then I get a message from this man right here, Fallen Zero. Let me show you the messages how they started. So these messages start, and he first doesn't even message me. He just sends me an invite, just a Xenoverse invite to the game. And I'm like, who is this guy? I'm not gonna fight this guy. And he goes, Warner Bro. I'm like, who are you? He tells me he's like an old friend where we used to play back in the day. And like I said, once again, if you want to read the messages, you can pause it and read it. I'm just gonna continue going. He says he's an old friend that I used to fight, and I was like, I don't know you. And then he was like, it doesn't matter, I'm just trying to train. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I get into the match, and instantly he picks a male earthling, and I'm like, nah, I'm good, nah, no thanks. And then I leave, and he goes like, no, please fight me. And I ask him if this is Cruz, and if you know who Yo Cruz is, If you don't, go check him out. He's a really good Xenoverse content creator. And if you do, I mean, you know who he is. And then, so, you know, we go through that whole thing. And he's begging me to fight me, begging me. And I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'll fight this guy. And he said he'd choose a cast. And I was like, okay, I don't care. I'll fight him. Let me just get this dude happy. At this point, I just didn't even care. I wasn't really going to try. I was going to try like Simi, but I wasn't even really going to care that much. So I'm going to show you guys the fight, and then I'm going to show you the message afterwards. So here you go.
The gloves are off. Fight me.
All right. And then there goes that fight. We had that fight, and I instantly messaged him. I go, you happy now? And I have to go through these messages. I go, you happy now? He texts me, I got the last win, so it doesn't matter. I go, oh, so this is this guy. And when I tell you, bruh, I, in the moment, was dying of laughter. I couldn't stop dying of laughter. I was like, you was that hurt? I was like, I'm crying. And at this point, if you want to read him, you can just go through him, but I'm gonna just go down the line. And he was just like, I wouldn't shut up. He was like, it's 4-1, now you're in my debt. And I was like, I don't care. I was like, you was begging for me to fight you. And then at this point, he just kept spamming me with 4-1 in your debt, and I didn't care. I was like, this great video idea. And he just kept spamming it, and he spammed it. As you see, I said, thank you for the video idea. And I was like, I'm not as butthurt as you are. Like, I don't care, because I find it even more funny that you got butthurt because I said that. So to me, I just found it hilarious. And I just had to show y'all. So if you liked the video, hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe. Man, I found this hilarious, and I hope this guy can just... I hope he finds happiness, man. I just hope he does, because I know he's hurt after that. I know he is. He's so hurt after I just said that over an Xbox game chat. So I hope he gets better, man. So hope y'all enjoyed the video. And yeah, I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out.